They're dying in their beds here, and the numbers continue to rise. COVID-19 is ravaging Brazil. This is one of the worst-hit neighborhoods in the Amazon rainforest city of Manaus. Many people have died, many are infected in this single street. Well, they think they are. There's no testing. The undertakers are used to this now. They've been collecting the dead for weeks. This is a pauper's service. Nobody here can afford a proper funeral. Manaus is a remote city, but even the vastness of the Amazon did nothing to protect its people. The virus swept through here. It still is.
We don't know with a lot of these things as to whether actually the person has died from COVID or not. In the current climate, of course, everyone has to assume they are. People here are obviously extremely upset. It's a friend, there's lots of them, family as well. But this has been happening non-stop. And it's going to continue, I'm sure. An interesting point is we're actually in the town, but this disease is spreading into the Amazon forest. And that's what's concerning the authorities here, that they can't get help to those people in very, very distant communities.
Neighbours, friends and family watch on as Afonso de Souza's body is taken away. Another victim, another family, another community hit by this pandemic. There are no funeral corteges for these people, no hearses. Minivans take the bodies to the COVID cemetery. The rainforest weather is staggering. Getting the bodies to the burial site is a mission in itself. If there is a backlog, and there usually is, the coffins are offloaded into refrigerated trucks. The funeral directors have more work elsewhere. Outside, family members not allowed in wait at the gate. 3 are allowed into the cemetery if it's a COVID death. We only saw groups of 3. We didn't expect this. The COVID part of the cemetery is exceptionally grim. Gravediggers in hazmat suits don't stop digging. New graves full, more being dug. Under a canopy, family members wait for their turn. Cemetery staff paint the names of the dead on simple crosses. The latest victims are loaded onto a trailer. The families then follow. A morbid, heartbreaking procession to a mass grave. This is their last chance to say goodbye to family members who often died in isolation and away from their loved ones. But there is respect even in the mud. Watch the digger. The driver doesn't dump the earth. It's placed and gently eased over the coffins. COVID respects nobody, but the digger driver does. Fernanda Fernandez came to say goodbye to her husband. She's had COVID, but survived. He did not.
Toda pessoa quando falece, a gente quer cuidar, né? Quer velar o seu ente querido e dessa forma assim foi muito cruel, porque não foi todo mundo, apesar da família se dar os pêsames, mas não é estar perto, né? E aí a forma como foi, eu nem filmei, porque eu não quero passar, entendeu? E aí eu preferi guardar só pra mim. Mas é triste, porque não fica assim, uma coisa parece desumano, né? Parece que você está enterrando um animal.
The deaths, the infection rates in Brazil are staggering. The government wants the country to open up, but it feels too early. They've not reached the peak yet, and there could be much worse to come. Stuart Ramsey, Sky News in the Amazon.